Hey everybody, meteorologist Derek Beasley here with the Maryland Weather Network. It looks like the heat and humidity will continue building across the region as we close out the work week. We're also looking at a threat for some strong to severe storms, at least chances from Wednesday through Friday. We're going to dig into the details right now. Forecast for this evening, partly to mostly cloudy. Temperatures falling from the 80s through the 70s. So it's been kind of a mild afternoon compared to where we're going to be by the end of the week. And given the fact that we've had all those clouds in place, has kept the temperatures down a bit. You can see them streaming in from the west. We're looking at a band of showers and storms coming in from West Virginia that may affect our western Maryland counties. And really, the area that has the best chance for seeing storms on your Tuesday evening is going to be west of I-81. Otherwise, it looks like it's going to be dry, just partly to mostly cloudy. Temps right now into the 70s and 80s, going to cool into the mid 60s overnight tonight. So mid to upper 60s, mild night across the region. A little more humidity, cloud cover is going to keep those temperatures a bit warmer overnight. Wednesday, that's when we really start to warm up. Mid to upper 80s tomorrow. Thursday, low to mid to even upper 90s. And then the same thing coming up on Friday with more locations likely in the mid to upper 90s on Friday afternoon. The heat index values are going to reach or exceed 100 degrees Thursday and Friday this week. I think those will be the 2 days that will have the most miserable weather across the region. Now, again, for this evening, there's that chance for some strong to severe storms. Again, it's going to be mainly staying to our west. But as we go into tomorrow, we have a severe thunderstorm threat for Wednesday. Marginal risk for severe weather for the entire state. Looks identical on Thursday. More scattered thunderstorms that could produce damaging winds. And then Friday, west of I-95, the best chance for some strong to severe storms. Right now, 15% probability of seeing some of those showers and thunderstorms producing some damaging wind gusts, as well as perhaps maybe a little bit of hail and some heavy rainfall. Something I'll watch very carefully here over the next few days. They're going to be those typical pulse type storms that we get when it's very hot and humid. They a lot of times are just big wind bags that produce a lot of wind and potentially wind damage. So something I'll watch carefully. All right, here's your 7-day forecast. Again, it looks like the temperatures heat up throughout the week. Now, we stay in the 90s into the weekend, even though we get rid of the humidity and the rain. But the next couple of days are really going to be the rough ones, mainly really Thursday and a Friday. Mid to upper 90s expected, lows at night in the 70s. And then next week, trough of low pressure returns to the eastern U.S. It seems like we've been flip-flopping back and forth between heat, humidity, and then we get a cold front that cools us down. Looks like next week we get back to a trough on the East Coast, and that's going to keep cooler air in our area while the heat and humidity build back out towards the west. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Derek Beasley with the Maryland Weather Network. Get the latest forecast online at mdweathernetwork.com. Have a good one.